Burgess, please, I'm not trying to pillory you. I'm trying to clear you.
Well, I think you have to come back to the doctor. Excuse me.
But Miss Burgess, it would be highly inconvenient.
Excuse me.
I can assure you it would be highly confidential, Miss Burgess.
Dr. Robert's surgery. Mrs. Anderson, you cannot expect the doctor to call you again today. She's very busy. But if you hold on a moment, I'll look up your card. Hello, I've got your card in front. But if you hold on a moment, I'll take a look. Ah, yes, Mrs. Anderson. There isn't anything seriously wrong. Only a minor error. My advice? Well, never mind what I think. Just do as the doctor says and keep taking the tablets. Goodbye.
Miss Burgess, please.
Really, Superintendent. I don't know how you can begin to think the doctor has anything to do with this. She's a highly respected doctor.
I wasn't suggesting otherwise. But in my line of business, you hear a lot of gossip. Rumours, hints, that sort of thing. Of course, it's all a load of nonsense, suspicious circumstances surrounding a patient's death. But I can't exactly ignore it, especially in my line of business. I'm sure you understand that.
It's terrible. Wagging tongues. I know what you mean.
I knew you would.
Someone's got hold of that story about old Mrs. Grace, haven't they?
Ah, well,
I knew it. It's disgraceful. Gossiping about situations they know nothing about.
Human nature has a lot to answer for, Miss Burgess.
A lot of old ladies get that particular bee in their bonnet, convinced their doctor's poisoning them. That woman had 3 doctors before she came here. Dr. Roberts was delighted when she left to go to Still, after which she went to Dr. Lee, and then Dr. Farmer, and then she died.
What was it she died from?
She was poisoned. Silly woman used to bottle her own fruit. You know how dangerous that can be if you're not meticulous.
Yes, botulism.
Entirely her own fault.
Forgive me, Miss Burgess, but it always seems to be the women patients who we have most trouble with.
Sometimes I'm ashamed of my own sex, Superintendent.
Oh, no, you mustn't say that,
It's
Miss
true.
Burgess.
I don't know how the doctor puts up with them. There was one.
Mrs. Samuels?
No, Craddock.
Oh, yes. Of course, that was 2 or 3 years ago, wasn't it?
More like 4 or 5.
Oh, good Lord. How time flies.
A most unwholesome woman. I was glad when she left to go abroad. Accused her poor husband of all sorts of wicked things. And that poor man. What a terrible death.
Awful.
Anthrax. An infected chafing rush. Foreign, of course.
Makes you realise sometimes it is best to buy British.
Sometimes I believe he wanted to die. How mad she was. They barely gave the coffin straight before she was off. To Egypt. For goodness knows what purpose. Still, it proved to be her undoing. She picked up some native infection that died from blood poisoning in 3 days.
Yeah, she might say that she got what she deserved.
Indeed.
Well,
Miss Burgess.
you've been very helpful, Miss Burgess. I won't detain you any longer.
Of course, but if I can be of any more help.
Yes, of course, I will. Yes. Ah, Doctor, I was just on my way out.
Would you mind telling me why you're here?
No, not at all. I was just continuing my inquiries. Let's go. Got to dash back to the yard for a meeting. Goodbye for now, Miss Burgess.
What did he want, Miss Burgess?
I must say, he was extremely pleasant.
But what did he ask you? I want to know.
Really, Doctor? It was nothing important. And in any case, you should know you can always rely on my discretion.
Of course.
Apparently, somebody told him the story about old Mrs. Graves. I simply put him right.
Graves? Old Mrs. Graves?
Yes.
That's funny. That's very funny.
say you're expecting company.
I wasn't. This is Mrs. Ariadne Oliver. Rhoda Dawes. Rhoda and I live here together.
Not the Ariadne Oliver, the famous crime writer.
How do you do?
Oh, how exciting! I'm a great admirer of yours.
Shall we sit down?
Oh, yes, tea. We must have some tea.
Thank you, but the tea can wait. I've got a lot to say.
Oh.
Now, about this murder. We've got to do something.
Well, I don't understand. What can I do?
Well, my instincts tell me it was that Dr. Roberts. A Welsh name, you see. Never trust the Welsh.
My name is Meredith.
Ah. Well, that's different. Rugby. Welsh rugby name, different again.
Billy Meredith was a football player,
No relation, was he?
No.
Ah, well, there we are then.
but he played for England.
You never know where you are with all that, you see. However, to the point. You don't want people to think you did it, do you?
Well, why would they think that I did it?
Well, perhaps you could tell me.
I haven't the faintest idea.
Something in your past, perhaps.
I have nothing to hide.
My dear, I'm coming to help you. The others can look after themselves, but you, pardon me for saying so, but you are rather vulnerable.
It was a beastly thing to happen, Mrs. Oliver. And you're right. Anne is vulnerable, aren't you, darling?
It's terribly upsetting.
Although I can see your point. Better to be doing something about it than just sitting around here waiting.
Now you're talking. I want you both to help me prove it was Roberts.
But I don't think it was her.
You seem very sure of that.
Well, she's a doctor. And wouldn't she have used poison or something?
You saw the knife, just like a surgical instrument. And the post-mortem said it went right to the centre of the heart.
But why do you think she would want to kill Mr. Satana?
Well, it's only a theory, I know, but I think Roberts was in his clutches. I think she killed him because she could no longer pay him off.
Blackmail?
What I imagine happened is that one of the doctor's patients died under rather dubious circumstances. Everyone assumed it was natural causes in the end, but in fact, it was the doctor's doing. She was merely clever enough to make it look like some unusual disease or other. Doctors can do that sort of thing, you know, and I dare say she's disposed of other patients in that way, probably to benefit from their wills.
I think it's an absurd idea.
Anne, really? Well, I think it's probably a splendid theory.
There you are. Pardon the intrusion. I tried the front door, but the bell doesn't seem to be working.
Major Despard, a surprise.
Likewise, Mrs. Oliver. Doing a bit of private detecting, eh? Did that man Battle put you up to coming down here?
I beg your pardon. No, I'm not doing any investigating or anything. I was just passing and, well, it doesn't matter.
I was just passing too.
Oh, won't you stay for tea?
Dora, I really must be going, and we'll see each other again soon. Call in on me when you're in town next. Both of you, that is.
Oh, how lovely.
Mrs. Oliver, it really was extraordinarily kind of you to call, but, well, frankly, from now on, I'd like to forget all about it.
The question is, my dear, will you be allowed to forget about it? I really must be going.
I'll see you out.
Daunting, isn't she?
I think she's enchanting.
Well, perhaps. I was at the party the other evening.
Oh, that's where you met Anne.
We sat next to each other.
She didn't mention you.
I parked the car just above the weir. It's very beautiful there.
Yes, and very dangerous too.
Miss Meredith,
How did you get my address?
from Superintendent Vassal. He called at my rooms and let slip your address when he mentioned that you were next to this for a visit. He went off to Paddington, and I worked it out, and I could just about beat the train down here, you see. Well, I thought you were all alone in the world.
I'm sorry. This is Rhoda Dawes. Rhoda and I live here together, you see.
How do you do?
Very well, thank you.
Yes, Father. Major Bruce Despard. Well, it's clear that the police believe that one of us four playing bridge murdered Satana. So I thought I'd come down here, I'd recommend you put yourself in the hands of a very good solicitor. May I suggest this man? He's my own solicitor. He has rooms at him. But he's a very good man.
Oh, thank you.
It's awfully good of you. It's been getting Anne down.
Hardly surprising. Well, I better be going before Batten turns up.
Will you be asking some awkward questions?
But I can't think why. I didn't do it.
Well, of course not, but please forgive me. But if there's anything in your relationship with Sultana that you'd rather didn't come out, I mean, you don't have to answer questions, but if you do, it's advisable to have a very good solicitor present.
Superintendent Battle can ask what he likes. I have nothing to hide.
No, please, forgive me. I better leave.
I'll show you out.
Thank you.
This way.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you.
We're both in the same boat, you know. We should be pals.
What a charming man. He obviously likes you a lot.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Sorry. I just meant he must think a lot of you to drive all the way down here. To help you, I mean.
I wonder if that was his real reason. Anyway, he seems to have taken more than a passing interest in you, and you in him.
Really, Anne? I shall be glad when this is all over. He seems to have quite changed you.
I'm sorry, I did rattle the letterbox. The bell doesn't seem to work.
We need a man about the house.
This is Rhoda Dawes, Superintendent.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Would you mind if I had a word with Miss Meredith on her own? It won't take long.
No, of course not.
Miss Meredith, I understand you work for Mrs. Eldon on the Isle of Wight.
Well, how did you know that?
Well, from my inquiries into this investigation, then I need to...
But I didn't do it!
Miss Meredith, I'd like to believe you. I'd like to take your word for it, but I can't, and I'm sure you understand that. You left her employ when she went to live abroad.
Yes, I went to live in Devon. I worked for Rhoda's aunt, Mrs. Deering.
Yes, I realised that you'd gone to live in Devon, but I didn't know the name of your employer. So in the last 3 years, you've had 2 jobs.
Yes. Well, I mean, I still have been in Devon, only, unfortunately, Mrs. Deering died of cancer. I suppose you could say that Rhoda took pity on me and offered me a home here. I've no money of my own, you see.
I did know, yes.
I can't help being poor.
Forgive me, but it hardly seems to inhibit you.
Well, I have a small annuity left me by my father, and I am Rhoda's paid companion, as well as being her friend.
Well, I don't suppose you live riotously out here in the country.
That's how I managed to save for my trip to Switzerland.
Where you met Sultana.
I got nothing from him.
How exactly did you meet him?
Rhoda introduced us. I think she was matchmaking, trying to find me a rich husband. Only I didn't care for him that way.
But you liked him nevertheless.
Well, he took me to dinner quite often. If you want to know what he got out of the relationship, I mean, he was well aware of Rhoda and the others trying to pair us off, and, well, he played up to it. It amused him to hint certain things about him and me.
But
It gave the others something to talk about. You know, they used to giggle in corners.
But you didn't like him amusing himself that way.
No. But beggars can't be choosers.
Forgive me, but I must ask this. Did he seduce you?
He most certainly did not.
That will be all for the moment, Miss Meredith. You may or may not be aware that Sultana had a nasty habit of digging into people's private lives. So if he uncovered something, something which you may have forgotten about, which perhaps you'd...
I've told you everything.
He's gone then. Oh, the afternoon post arrived. There's one for you.
Thank you.
Recognise the writing?
No.
Not bad news, I hope.
No, it's from Mrs. Lorimer. She was at the dinner party. Inviting me to call next time I'm in London.
That's nice.
I wonder why.
I've got to say this. I couldn't help overhearing just now. Why did you lie to Superintendent Rattle?
Right then, Simon. So what have you managed to find out?
Well, I got into contact with the person we wanted to question at the Willy-Nilly Review Club, sir.
Enjoy yourself, I hope.
Oh, yes, sir. I mean, no, sir. Even though our approach was unofficial, I didn't take any liberties. Of course, it was necessary for me to buy Miss Batts a couple of...
Miss Bat? Elsie?
Yes, I bought her a couple of drinks.
Don't worry, I'll clear that for you.
Well, actually, it may have been 3 or 4.
This had better be good.
Well, I engaged the young lady at the bar during the interval. I let it be known that I'd worked for the Cradocks prior to their move to Mayfair. I hinted that I'd heard strange rumours after I'd left their service, playing it very cautiously.
You should have been on the stage, Sergeant.
Apparently misinformed or otherwise, Mrs. Craddock thought the Doctor and Mr. Craddock were, well, you know...
Not a girl guy, Sergeant.
Having a sexual relationship, sir. Mrs. Craddock threatened to tell the General Medical Council.
Now that's what I was waiting to hear.
Yes, sir. However, Miss Bat thought the Doctor was none other than entirely professional. It was Mr. Craddock that made all the running. He was constantly making demands on the Doctor. He was just at her wit's end. She just didn't know how to deal with the situation.
Are you saying that you think she was entirely innocent?
I'm telling you the facts, sir. That's what you asked me to
For
do.
goodness sake, Sergeant, haven't you found out anything which we could use as evidence?
Nothing that would stand up in court, sir. Not since Mr. Craddock died from anthrax. But there is one thing, sir.
Oh?
The Doctor did see Mrs. Craddock prior to her move to Egypt. The day before she boarded the Oriana, she gave her the necessary injections.
But that must be it.
Yes, sir, but she arrived alive and well in Alexandria the following day.
Oh well. Was there anything in that rumour that Professor Luxmore was shot by Major Despard when they were on the expedition in South America?
Well, it's difficult, sir.
Oh?
Well, although I'm pretty certain the Professor died from gunshot wounds and not the yellow fever, we'd have a hard job proving it.
In your opinion, Sergeant?
With respect, sir, I think I'm right. Even though Mrs. Luxmore insisted that her and the Major were madly in love with each other, that he had killed the Professor so that they could be together.
For goodness sake, Sergeant, that's just the sort of evidence which we're looking for.
Yes, sir. However, Miss Luxmore changed her mind with every next sentence, and within half an hour, there were 5 different versions of what actually happened and why.
So not very good in the witness books, eh?
No, sir. How did you get on?
Oh, about the same as you. Miss Meredith is poor but honest.
And Mrs. Lorimer?
Well, the only thing I've been able to find out about her is that she's an excellent bridge player, and I already knew that.
Nothing had passed at all.
Not that I've been able to uncover.
She must be hiding something.
Well, if she is, she's hiding it very well indeed.
Ah, the trail you put on Major Despard followed into Wendon Lodge.
Yes, I am. I wonder what the Major's up to.
Mrs. Oliver was there too, sir.
Yes, he was probably doing some private detecting. You never know, she might have come up with something quite useful.
Let's hope that's all she was up to, sir.
Why? Do you suspect her?
Well, sir, if I was the murderer, I might well help the police out. That way I could create all manner of red herrings, and should anything lead in my direction, I would lead them straight up a blind alley.
You don't trust anyone, do you, Sergeant?
With respect, sir, it's something I learned from an expert.
Who?
You, sir. I remember in one of your lectures you were most adamant about it. Don't trust your own grandmother when it comes to murder, you said.
Did I?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, it's a very fine principle to stand by, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
I'll get that. Superintendent Battle, speak up, I can't hear you. Are you certain? Who is this? They've hung up.
What is it, sir?
It was before your time, Sergeant. In 1910, there was a famous murder case in New York. Edward Stanford, a famous American industrialist, was found murdered in an East Side apartment. It hit the news over here because his wife was English and she disappeared without a trace.
Has it got anything to do with the case, sir?
I've just been told that Mrs. Stanford is alive and well, living in London, under the name of Mrs. Lorimer.